Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft playthrough. Now that Minecraft 1.21 is finally out, I'm starting this new playthrough with a few extra addition or mods added to this game. Now these are all Fabric mods and most of them are client-side, so if you are interested in them, they will be linked in the description down below, and you can enjoy them for yourself. These mods is also one of the reasons why I added the bonus chest. As you can see, our first mod, which is Immersive UI, I think, is a simple thing. It just highlights the current item we are hovering over, and if we pick the item up, it also adds some jiggle physics to it. And if the item is enchanted, which we will see later, there's also a trail effect. So we are going to play Minecraft as ever. There's not gonna be many different things. There will be quite a few mods we will see through the playthrough. And additionally, as I chop down this tree, there is also, I would say, a twist to this playthrough. Every episode we are going to add more Fabric mods. Most of them will be just like the ones I have installed currently, just some small things which are easily differentiated by anyone who watched this video and which don't add too much to the Minecraft experience. So, but with each mod we add, we are also going to include a difficulty we are going to add to the game to make it well more difficult and to balance out the mods we are going to add. So for the start, one thing that I have installed is Distant Horizons, which, as you can see, gives me a huge render distance without impacting performance all too much, which is why we can see both the village over there, the outpost, and as I've seen already in this direction, there's an outpost, I think somewhere back there. Now this is the alpha version of Distant Horizons, which is why there may be some visual bugs, like these chunks there or whatever happened to that village there. But I will show they will get to them in the future. And Distant Horizon also offers shader support. So another thing I have installed is, because I play with Sodium, if we go to resource packs, I have 3 resource packs active: Vanilla Twigs, Fresh Animations, and Fresh Animation Extensions. Okay, so what this does is adds new entity models to the game, like these chickens here. And also, if you look at the chickens, they have new animations to make them look more realistic and just better, in my opinion. So if we go to the cows, we can see they do have new animations as well. The eyes shift, the eyes are dynamic, they have a tail and new ears. So we may have a problem because I've spent quite a lot of time setting this up at the beginning, which is why it's already getting nighttime. But if we can rush to those sheep over there and to the outposts, we might be able to sleep the night away. So give me a second. So I am currently in a ravine next to the outpost so that we can sleep. And so that we can go to the outpost. As you can see, another thing I have installed is that if I hold a torch, lantern, or any light source, it will light up the ambient around me. So another thing we can see that was poorly done is there are villagers aggro. So we will go down here for just a second that they can't shoot us, and we will go to our music and sound settings and turn hostile creatures up a bit, because there is another mod I have installed, which is two mods rather, which improve our overall sound experience. So there is sound physics and the mod just sounds, which both enhance the sound experience in Minecraft. So sound physics is made for directional sounds, and sounds just adds more sounds and makes sounds better. And as we can see, the animations of the pillagers as they swim in the water are enhanced by fresh animations as well. So we are going to just ignore these fellas, but we will get the loot, hopefully without getting too much damage. So. And later we can come back here and get ourselves the iron golems to get a bit of iron. Firstly, to armor trims, and as you can hear, the sounds of the items going into the chest and going out of it are also enhanced. Now, these are some angry fellows. So we are just simply going to run away from them. Because I didn't want to die so soon. And as you can see, even having them charging at me, their animations are enhanced. So we made it to the village and we are just going to get ourselves some iron. And as you can see, the animations of the iron golem are also enhanced. And after killing him, we can get ourselves some iron to get some basics like a bucket or a shield. Now, if you're interested, there is also some other secret things that will change with each episode. So if you keep attention, you may be finding some things which change other than the mods and the added difficulty. Sadly, we have to fist this iron golem away because both our tools broke. As you could hear there, while I was breaking these blocks, this was another example of sounds remastered. And if you look at our inventory again, you can clearly hear the new sounds. So we are going to raid this village. Need that, we already have a bed. And then we are going to go a bit faster and beat the Ender Dragon relatively fast. Because for the next episode I may need some things out of the end. Now if you want to know what our aim is with this playthrough, we want to build the most efficient iron farm, cobble farm, everyday Minecraft farms that are possible when playing in survival. So the most efficient farm, not using bots or something like that, or dimensions which are only obtainable in creative. And I want to start with that in the next episode, which is why we need to get to the end relatively fast. So I'm going to skip ahead a bit. Now I have found this ruined portal here, and as you can see there is only one block missing from this being complete, which is why I am going to search a nearby cave I found, because I think there was one lava source there, and then we can use this ruined portal to go to the Nether quite quickly. Not really fast or anything, but good enough for me. And I think in this cave, yeah, there's the lava we need. And there are the mobs, which we certainly don't need, but we can use this water here. And full gold. Oh. More armor. Now we don't have a bow at the moment, that's why we can't really fight these creepers effectively. But our only goal really is to get that lava. We don't want any resources or something like that. So, now that we have that, go down here. Oh, that one was closer behind me than I thought. Then we are just going to run through here and get to our portal after we've slept to skip the night. So I did farm some netherite, netherrack, sorry, from around this portal. Now we can add a lava here, and then add a portal here, and we have a full portal. And we will, because I'm not sure if we will die, place up that here. Throw out these seeds and go into the portal. And now the search for now the search for some blazes begins, and I will see you again when I found some. Now I have just pulled it up to show you this. Now this is a random seed, so it is random, but there's our portal in Oversight Delta, which I don't love as a biome, and there is the fortress. So we have quite a short way to go. We are wearing gold, one from the portal, one from the zombie valley, Southern Valley, so the pigmen are not angry at us, and we can just find our way into this fortress. So now I found the 7 blaze road, but if you're interested, the reason why the fortress is black is because the texture pack I've installed from Vanilla Tweets, which is the website of a micro named Zuma, which has texture packs and with a lot of different things, and you can just add them together and download the texture pack as a whole or the data pack folder. And 9 is by far enough. And one of the texture packs add-ons I've installed is making the nether bricks black. So we are going to use this blaze spawner in the future, but right now we are going to go back after we've harvested these and search for our portal to get home. So I have just bridged myself out here to search for more forest, and look at what I found. There is a fortress there, back there, and then there's the one we found in this direction. So not only have we been lucky finding it this fast, it didn't really matter in which direction we went, we would have found one relatively fast. Just something I thought I wanted to show. So now back to the portal. So I've just built myself into a little hole to show you that I have found, while just going around in the vicinity around the portal, but, to find a warp forest, I have found Bastion Remnant. And yeah, which is a bridge type. And that means that we find a lot of gold blocks with new sounds at the bridge part of the bridge bastion. And in this bastion there are two important things. There are these 60 gold blocks, which we will use to trade before we head out. And then there are 3 chests in one room, and then another single chest in another. Which are going in this direction, where we should find the bigger part of the bastion, and there we will find that looks good, yeah, there we will find the chest room. So 1 second please. So this looks good. We have to be a bit careful here, but this should be the room here. And we will close off anyway into this room, because there will be piglin brutes ready to attack us, which don't care if we wear any gold clothes. That is one right there. And as you can see, all of these piglins do have new animations as well. We already looted the other chest, which always contains a lodestone, which is quite nice. And because of this crossbow, we can now see the enchantment trail enchanted items have. So we will just loot these ones here. So speed 3. That is quite a lucky find, and we will keep that for the future when we full enchant. Because of finishing, quick charge. When we full enchant later down the line. So these nuggets, no, arrows can go. Then we will just take our tunnel without getting hit once back to our portal. And we are back home. Something I didn't do is trading, because I firstly wanted to save the things we just got, and then we can go back in and trade with some piglins. But first, let's go to... Where's our... Is that our village? Let's go to that village. Or to our village. And deposit our loot. So another thing we will use temporarily is shaders. Like if we want to look at a build we've done, we will use shaders, but just for that reason. And I won't keep them on for a longer time, because I quite enjoy the vanilla Minecraft look with just a few blocks slightly changed with a texture pack, and I do enjoy shaders and the higher visual quality when looking at builds. So now what I've done is I didn't use our gold, which are only 2 stacks left, to trader with piglins. I farmed some wood because that doesn't take too long. Then I traded with a Fletcher to get myself some emeralds. And then I traded these emeralds with this cleric to get some ender pearls, 21 to be exact. So now we can use these and find our way into a stronghold. And we are going to go south and slightly west. So I will do that, and then I see you after I'm at the stronghold. So I have found myself, as you can see, on top of the stronghold, which coincidentally is near 2 other villages. Actually, I forgot some hay there, which I looted for all of the hay beds. If we need more food, and I've also killed a lot of sheep on our way, so that we can craft some beds. And have this whole Ender Dragon down a little bit faster. But first we need to find the room. So we're going to dig down. So we have found the stronghold, which is really not that far down, but it is quite dark. And now we are going to search for the room. Hi. So one thing I always do then. Hi. You are missing part of your body. Now there is a custom spider model in this texture pack, and I think it might be bugged out. So one thing I always do is close all of the entrances or of the corridors except one, and then I go along that corridor until I have hit the end, and then I go back and open one additional corridor. And I do this until I have found the room, which, to my luck, has happened quite fast, but I am going to search the library for very good enchanted books, like Power 4 and Power 3, the smithing template, piercing, and sharpness. And as you have seen, the trail effect of the item changes depending on its rarity or the color of its name. This blue, it has a blue trail. Everything that's yellow has a yellow trail. And if we find something purple, it will have a purple trail. So we have one eye. And yeah, we are to the end. So for the end fight, I had this pumpkin on me the whole time. In the texture pack I've also enabled that I don't see the pumpkin overlay. Now if I can aim with a crossbow, we will just delete all of the towers and then focus our attention on the dragon. And I'm going to go up this tower, and there's one of the islands. And I see you when I'm farther in the damage of the dragon. Crystals are down, and now we just have to fight the dragon, and for that we have these bats with us beforehand, but we just want to place the bat near the head and lightly cut, and hopefully not burn in the process. And as you can see, that is quite a lot of damage. And then we need to go out to the middle. It's fireball into the come to the right side. And then do the same thing again. way too much wool for this. And if you need some blocks on the ground, you can just place them. And then there's my pad. And this is why I wanted to clear out the fire, because of the XP the dragon drops. We lost quite a bit of XP there, and now we can first collect the Ender Dragon egg by using one of the torches found on the nest. And just dig down, place the torch, and then collect the Ender Dragon egg. Yeah, and then as you can see, there are already a lot of islands rendered in, and I have to say this is quite an advantage because we can see all of the end cities from here. But we are of course going to use the gateway and port our way, not fall down, and port our way to one of the outer islands. You can, if you're interested, you can also build the way there, or use a flying machine, and you don't even have to defeat the dragon to do that. But of course this is just way faster, and now we can just go to there. There's a ship and an end island, and there's the next one. As you can see, we are now, there is the middle island, and we are now on the outer end islands. And here I am going to cut the video and end the first part, no, the first episode. When we get back for the second one, as I said, there will be new mods and new difficulties when going into the end cities and playing the game further. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a comment and tell me how it was. Leave a like, and I see you again next video. Bye!